How's it going, guys? Michael here for another video on Dofus. I'm sorry I'm late for this video, but today I present to you the fight against Echo, which is the last boss you face in order to get the Watchers Dofus. So there are a few things that you have to keep in mind. So Echo it's basically a fight against, with Echo and Gain. So your partner is Gain, and you're invulnerable and you can't hit damage Echo in any way, and she can't damage you. So what you gotta do is assist Gain by, you know, helping him to get closer to Echo in order for him to hit her and then, you know, just in the end kill her. So you need to know that Echo has much more life points than Gain, and Gain needs to be at her melee distance to do his highest damage, you know, highest hit. And she always runs away, so that's why it really makes the fight really hard. So there are two things that you guys should get. You should purchase the spell, the Shaffer spell. You know, I mean, you don't need to purchase that. You just do the Shaffer dungeon. You get the summoning of the Shaffer spell. And you should also get the summoning of the Arachne spell, because you need as many summons as you possibly can get, because they'll really help you throughout the fight. As well as you should really get the spell release, and just if you know you don't have any pushback spells. If you do, then you should still get it, but I mean you don't have to. I mean the spell's really cheap. It costs 100,000 in most markets. So let's move on straight to the fight. So the first fight I did was for the Oni, and we'll see that right now. So it was a really easy fight with the Oni. I didn't even play very well in this fight. I managed the first go, so there was really no need for me to revise the way I was playing. So what I did, something you should do, is boost Gain with any spell you got. So I was boosting with my, I forgot what that spell, that healing, you know, that 4 AP healing spell. And you can also heal Echo, Gain, which, you know, it makes it really easy because he does take really high damage. He also takes a lot of erosion, but it's really nice if you can heal him. So there you saw my summon just get killed. You know, he didn't even manage to play his turn. It's normal. Every time you summon a creature, it'll die straight after its turn and transform into a skull. That skull will give Gain 1 MP and I think 180 power. So it's really important to, you know, you put as many summons as you can, because that 1 extra MP is what can get him to get to Echo's melee distance, and, you know, ultimately cast his big, strong melee attack. Because it's really important, because it's thanks to the melee attacks that, you know, you will win this fight. If you do not make any melee attacks, I think the fight's impossible, because he takes, even if you can heal him, he takes too much erosion. So yeah, it's really too hard. So with the Oni, I played with pushback and, yeah, just healing. What else? Summoning. Really important. Every time you got a summon ready, just pop it out. You know, it'll always be useful. And yeah, it was a really easy fight for my Oni. I've managed it first go. So moving on, my Yop. Well, it took me a few tries, but it was alright. So what I did first is I release, then jump, and then intimidate it. And then I blow back so that Echo comes towards me, because Echo needs a line of sight to be able to hit. So if I didn't blow it would back, it would have just hit Gain from a distance and then ran away, which would have been really annoying. So what my Yop also does is always boosts Gain. I mean, you saw those hits once you boost him. And also uses Duel, because that allows Gain to have one free attack where he can do as much damage as possible. and I think I hit, I don't know how much I hit, but I'm pretty sure I hit, do you see, look, I hit 12k. So if you got spells like that, for example, oh no, but if you got spells that can MP rape, that's really useful as well, because MP raping does work in this, as you guys will see with my Masquerader. I do it towards the end, but that's because I realized a bit too late, so you can't blame me. So with my Masquerader, what I do is I give Gain shields, obviously, and I just play the normal tactics, so pushing him towards Echo, giving him summons, boosting him with any spells I've got. So I should put a Shaffer right here. There we go. I crit, too bad I can't use it, but whatever. And I'm 1 MP short. It was a tough fight for my Masquerade because he doesn't have too many pushback attacks, or he didn't have many summons as well. But that was okay. I still managed it in the end. Honestly, you just need to, as long as you've got freedom, spell freedom, and 2 summons, so the Shaffer and the Arachne, which literally every single class can get, you should be able to manage this fight, no problem. You don't need, everything else is just a bonus, and it just depends what class you got, so yeah. Another thing that you gotta keep in mind is, if you finish your turn in next to Gain, he will push away from you for, I think, 2 to 3 cells. So that's how I failed there. I placed a summon, but I finished next to him, and so I pushed him away and he wasn't able to make use of the summon, which was really a shame. I mean, I think I could have killed Echo the last turn. So that's it for my fight against Echo. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's basically really simple. It doesn't matter which character you have, as long as you have the spell, what was it? I think a release, right? Yeah, I said freedom. I'm so stupid. But yeah, spell release that you can buy off the market really cheap. And 2 summoning spells, so the Arachne spell and the Shaffer spell. You should be fine. Just keep in mind that, you know, every time you got a summon ready to go, just drop it there. The boost for the summon works 2 cells, you know, in a radius of 2 cells around Gain. So it gives you some, you know, possibility of placing it more or less where you want. Also make sure that Gain is always able to, you know, more or less hit Echo with his melee attack, because that's what will make you win the fight. If you only focus on range distance attacks, then you'll most likely lose the fight, because Echo's got attacks that can, you know, steal life from you. I mean, steal life and then, you know, just regenerate her life. Also, if your character has any spells that can, you know, give buffs to Gain, make sure you use those. They come in really handy, and I think they should all work, you know. Like, for example, my Yop's power worked perfectly fine. And yeah, that's about it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think now what I'm focusing on is doing the Cloudy Dofus, and I'll give you guys, you know, the hard fights that I faced in the level 200 areas. So right now I finished with the Onitroff area, and I should be, and now I'm doing the Srambad area, and I should be finished with that hopefully throughout this week. So I'll keep you guys posted, and see ya until the next time.